starts on FS1 as Bryce Harper and the Phillies look to continue their incredible postseason run. Meanwhile, Manny Machado and the Padres are gunning for their first trip to the Fall Classic in 24 years. Game 1 of the NLCS coverage begins 7 Eastern on FS1 and, of course, your Fox Sports app. Dak Prescott planning to return this week against the Lions after saying he could have played in the Cowboys' 26-17 loss to the Eagles last night. Dallas currently third in the NFC East behind Philly and the New York Giants. Who'd have thunk that? Shannon, with Dak back, could you see the Cowboys rising above the Giants and the Eagles to win the East?
I don't see it. They're 2 games back, Skip. And A.J. Brown has been a huge addition. They have one of the best offensive lines in football. They're a very talented roster from top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams. They're very sound. Skip, their next 8 games. They play Dallas again, but they're home at the Steelers. Philly. Yeah. Philly plays Dallas again at Dallas. Yeah. They're home versus the Steelers, at the Texans, home versus the Commanders, at the Colts, home versus Green Bay, Tennessee, at Giants, at Bears. They could easily, before they get to the Giants, Skip, they could probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They probably could be, 12-0?
Okay, I predicted it for the year. You won't remember this, but I said Philly will start out 10-0. But I'm going way out there, and now you're going out to 12.
Yeah, I think they can be. I think they can. Obviously, it's one game at a time. Hey, anything can happen. But they look really good, and I don't. How does the Cowboys make up 3 games? I don't see 3 teams on their schedule right now that can currently beat them. Now, obviously, injury, all bets are off. But Dallas has done a great job. Cooper Rush has done a great job of filling in, keeping them within striking distance of not only possibly winning the division, Skip, but he's kept them in playoff contention.
Yep.
They could possibly get 3 teams in this out of this division into the playoffs. There's 7 teams, your 4 division winners, and then 3 wild cards.
Okay, so the big question is, are the New York Football Giants legit? Are they real or imagined? Man. Are they really 5-1? Are they bona fide? Are they genuine?
Skip, I don't know really how to take the Ravens because I saw them blow a 21-point lead, a 17-point lead, and now a 10-point lead. They've lost 3 games, and 3 of them they'd had double-digit leads in all 3 of those. I'm going to give the Giants some credit because they find a way to hang around and win these ball games. Wink Martindale did a great job. Hey, he was unafraid to blitz Lamar. He's like, I'm coming to get you. But I'm gonna say no. I don't believe they can catch. I don't believe they can catch him for the division.
Philly.
I don't believe.
What about the Giants?
I don't think the no. I don't think the Giants. I don't think the Giants are. I think this is the Eagles' division to lose.
Okay, my turn, and I'm still drained from last night. I'm battered from last night. I told you I don't think I'll ever recover from last night. But I'm here to tell you, maybe because I'm so far down. I don't love my team this morning. I don't love it. I love the schedule they're about to play because it's pretty easy.
You don't love them to win a division or even make the wild card?
There's no way they're going to catch Philly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not convinced they're going to be a playoff team, even though the schedule screams playoff team just by default. But here's what gets me. That they are now on course once again to become the most penalized team in pro football. It's hard to overcome that because without Amari in the receiving core, I told you going in, Pro Football Focus graded them the 28th best receiving core through the first 5 games.
Well, they didn't get upgraded last night.
They did not get upgraded. They did. In fact, they may have fallen last night just on we're talking about the mostly the wide receiver part, right?
Yes.
Cooper Rush is throwing to 2 kids, 2 rookie tight ends. One of them a draft pick, the other one undrafted out of Wisconsin and Indiana. That's all you got? And I'm in with you. I'm giving in to you on CD Damn, as you call him. He was CD Damn last night because, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a rage to win, to dominate. I see the ability. I see the explosion. I see the talent. I don't see the intangible. I don't see the driving force in him.
I need to see fire more often than what I see at Skip.
Fire. I need to see fire. And what just tore my guts out was the pivotal point in that game last night. I don't care what you say. It comes down to the play. It's 5:03 left in the game. Still got a chance. You're down 26-17. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line. The rookie left tackle whiffs Brandon Graham. He comes completely free, just full speed ahead. And he hits my quarterback right in the mouth. I thought he hit him literally in the mouth, up under the chin. And the ball flutters because he couldn't follow through. And CD he just waved at
down.
it.
Skip, just knock it down.
Just stop and make a play for the football. But you're going to have to run into somebody. There's going to be a collision. And you gave up because you said, oh, CD Damn said, damn, it's not coming to me. You know, it's a flutter ball. And I was open. And you half-hearted finished your route. When if you got, look, Shannon Sharp, he stops and fights.
Yeah.
He's going to fight for the football. You have to have a rage.
Actually, Shannon Sharp got knocked out on a play like that. John threw a seam in the middle of the field, and the safety was standing there, and I saw him. And I went and hit me right up under the chin.
You were out?
I was out,
Well, there you go.
But he didn't get no interception.
Okay. You have to stand and fight.
Yeah.
You had plenty of time. The ball's floating. You just pull up. If you have to pivot and wheel on it, you just fight with it because you're bigger than Gardner Johnson. You're just bigger. You're 2-3 inches taller. You're more physical. You can just go up and fight him for it. Right. And at the very least, you can knock the ball down. You have to try to save your backup quarterback from a play that basically ended the game, right?
Yep.
So I got that. And then I got to show again. This is just part and parcel of my problem with Mike McPenalty. He coaches the most undisciplined team in pro football. And it's the first play of the game for me. It's 1st and 10 at the 35. And Cooper Rush, believe it or not, hit Jake Ferguson, the rookie out of Wisconsin, for a 13-yard game. And watch CD Damn. Watch CD Damn. He comes from nowhere and just shoves him down, and it's just not worth it. It's not. He almost got run over himself. You know, it's not worth it. It's not a smart play.
And you're not known as a blocking wide receiver, so now all of a sudden you want to block in the back.
It's just so bad because it's unnecessary, and it's right at the point of attack where you're just going to get a flag.
Dude,
Come on.
The side judge is looking right at you.
And it negates a play. It would have gotten you 1st and 10 out at about the 50-yard line.
Right.
Well, it's nothing to nothing. You don't think that gives them a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum where they say, okay, maybe we can play with these. Maybe we can stop the buzzsaw from buzzing us right in two. Well, okay, so then I got to show the Dante Fowler play because I'll regret it the rest of my life. So it's 4th and 4 at the 10-yard line, and they're clearly trying to get you to jump off sides because the clock's winding down at the end of the quarter. And they're trying to get you to jump, and he steps across the line. And Sirianni's over there like, yeah, we got him. Yeah, you got us. Good. Okay, and I like Dante Fowler. He's made a lot of little big plays for the team. But you can't do that. It's poorly coached.
You're trying to play hero ball in that situation.
You know exactly what they're doing because they run to the line of scrimmage like, oh, we're gonna go 4th and 4. You're not going to go. It's 4th and 4 at the 10.
Yeah.
You're going to take the field goal as the second quarter starts.
Right.
And instead, you gave them a touchdown. Well, it's 4 points in a game that you'd like to think it'd be nip-tucked to the end. You can't survive it. So all of a sudden, I'm doubting my receiver. I'm doubting my head coach because then CD finally made one play where he slams the ball across the first down line, and Mike McCarthy doesn't challenge. And I don't know why, because he gets lost during the game. It's a play that begged it demanded a challenge.
Yeah, we were talking about it just last week when it came up for Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I said, so what?
Coach of the Year?
What call? What play has he done?
What
like
has
he
he
challenged
done?
the call.
I don't know what he does.
He's done something that says, okay, yeah, I think so. No, and that's the very reason. We can go back 3 or 4 occasions where he should have challenged. He probably would have won, but because he left it go unchallenged, now all of a sudden you punt the ball. You know. It's just, no, I don't think. Yeah, but Skip, this is a very undisciplined team.
It's just
you can't get 10 penalties, 11 penalties, 12 penalties every game and keep overcoming that. Because as the teams increase, as the teams get better, you do yourself a huge disservice by putting yourself behind the 8 ball, getting these penalties.
Yeah.
And they should have got another one because
it was a penalty.
Tony Pollard hit somebody in the back.
It's just silly. It should have been another one.
They threw the flag and then picked up and said, no, it's
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It was the only break we got all night. It's the only thing that went our way. So in the big picture, I look at the schedule and I say, yeah, we should be okay. And listen, I agree, Dak should take it up a level from Cooper Rush. Will he? I haven't seen it for a long, long time. He better. Okay?
And But you, Skip, you look at it. Look at the NFC West. The NFC West is not what we thought it was going to be. The NFC South is only going to get one team. And the North, what we thought the Packers, now it looks like Minnesota might be the only team that's coming up out there, and that's the division winners.
Okay, I got it. But you get two fairly winnable, easy games for Dak to ease back into the flow. Okay, so I got you. We better beat the Lions, we better beat the Bears at home, and we get a week off to get ready to go to Green Bay, which doesn't look like Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers looks like, man, you talk about happy feet. He's lost his nerve in the pocket. I know he's dealing with some thumb injury, but he just lost his nerve.
Well, he better call Joe Rogan and get some ivermectin. You got to be in another batch of that because it worked for him last year.
He needs ayahuasca, right?
He needs something.
I think he needs that. But then they go to Minnesota. That's going to be tough. But then the big game, all of a sudden, weirdly becomes the Giants on Thanksgiving when we have stunk for Thanksgivings on end.
Yeah,
that one last year took 2 years off my life. Yep. So now all of a sudden it's Giants, maybe for a lot of marbles, not for all the marbles, but maybe for like wild card marbles on that one. Then they get Indy on a Sunday night at home, should win. Then the Texans, they should win. At Jacksonville, is it winnable? Well, sure it is. Then here come the Eagles, Christmas Eve. Do we have a big present in store for them? I don't know. Right now, we're just not as good as they are. And then here we go at Tennessee on a Thursday night. I don't know.
Short week.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough. Mm-hmm. Then at Washington is always tough. Dak played horrible there last year. But that's what, look, would I be shocked if you play up to what I thought you were before the year? You could easily win 9 of the last 10 games. You could.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And that'd make you 13-3, and you'd be a playoff team. You